fumble them on a kushe. I want to welcome una to the Young Lion Talk Show. Yes. We there, Young Lion. Again, if you're new to the channel, right? Now for subscribe, and we subscribe, make sure you knock that bell, ding, right? So that when I upload video, they will notify you. Don't forget for also like, all right? Don't forget for shame, okay? Now for shebam, shame. Now for shebam, okay? All right, with the shebam left, with the shebam right, with the shebam up, with the shebam down, with the shebam all around, okay? All right. So today, before I jump on the topic I want to talk about, okay? This is not my opinion, okay? If what I can talk about, if not something will say it already happen, right? Okay, make I know. If you know me personally, you can, send me message, call me, whatever. If you don't know me, you can leave a comment, in like the comment section, and I see them, I go say okay, thank you for making I know, because we all try to learn from each other, for make we, develop, we mindsets and change our mentality for make we better we country. So today, speaking of that, what I want to talk about is patriotism, right? And what I would say is basically is how we care for be patriotic. Now, what I can say again, like I said, in my opinion, I believe say we own generation, right, and the generation before we, the level of patriotic not day up to the standard of what the actual meaning of patriotic be. But again, like I said, in my opinion, because some man can other man can interpret in a different way, and other man their own level of meaning of patriotic, can be different. My own level of patriotic, I think say with the way bien, right? And how we for advance that level there. Well, first off, make I say what I mean by what I say with the bien, okay? Real level of patriotic. With the bien in certain ways, okay? I'm not going to go into, because now broad topic, I'm not going to go into most of them. Would they be in a sense that all the diaspora, right? We need like we need put we country out there like that. You know what I mean? We did take the back seat. Like for example, compare like the entertainment industry, right? Instead of we put salon music or salon film or salon whatever before entertainment industry, right? Now other country now they put before, right? You know, if you compare, even this so-called language here, right? We rather for talk English more than anything, than Creole. Like even to young pikin them, you know, even if we're in a crowded place, we will see you talk to your pikin instead you talk to her, Creole, you can talk to her English. Make people that know, what I mean, your language, because now you talk to your pikin them. And why they say that, people say, because some people say, well, if they're a crowded place, from other people, then think for say you talk bad about them. No, you know, because I don't see Bakuta other foreign people, them, Europeans, South Americans, Asian, what they do, them picking them, because I picking them, and I language they talk to them, and then comfortable for talk to them with, and they talk to them, So that number saying a bad thing, but. Anyway, then just some example them, for say for the lastly, some people then back if somebody can ask them, oh, where you from? Instead they say Salone, so they can get different with self, or some they can just say no more, oh, Africa, right? Now let's be honest, Africa is a continent, not to a country, so. And I make some other country then country people that know more than more country they know other African country, and I make people that know about the country then, because if you ask them where you from, they tell you say, oh, just Africa. They want tell you say, oh, I'm from Liberia, I'm from, Nigeria, I'm from, South Africa, I'm from Kenya, I'm from, Rwanda, I'm from, Ivory Coast, and so on, you know, rather than just, just Africa. Now, of course, some of them countries that I don't name, yes, then people they always say, oh, now no personally, they can say Africa, Africa, yeah. But even we Sierra Leone and them, it rarely, from make we say straight up somebody actually where you from, for me to say Sierra Leone. We just still say Africa, you know. Um, so all I can say there, I think say, we go for being for change and it. But now going back to what I was says, how we for increase or advance we level of patriotism. I think saying now more from we younger one them, we small picking them, you know, small picking them. I do before begin because if we begin for teach them, how to be patriotic, you know, it go be more, better by the time they reach we own age, you know. Even no matter which part of the world in there, right? If you begin for teach them, but you know, Sierra Leonean culture, right? The Sierra Leonean, way, you know, have to be respectful, to the big one them. Now and also, yes, that also being said, also mean for say some certain thing back we get for change, right? Meaning, like I don't say I have to be respectful to the big one them, but also back big one them back for be respectful to the younger one them, you know. We cannot to just pursue more young one and for just be respectful to big one them, big one them back then for be respectful to the young one them back, and we all get for listen to each other's opinion. But again, the young one them we picking them, and some of the other younger one them it was say maybe people that was in there like, you know, class 3, class 4, class 5. We get for begin for teach them positivity about the country. Again, positivity about the country. Because the minute we begin for infiltrate too much negativity in their mind, hey, that generation they back it don't die. Because we own generation back now the same thing that been going through so much negativity. Because the minute we begin for implement positivity about the country and the young one in mind, the better off I think so we could be. You know. Yes, I never say somebody will say, okay, well how grateful do I never say I just we just get one national stadium, one international airport, you know, and this building they like this, that I understand. But out of all incident we still get some positivity and we say okay for share with people picking them for me them being for get that positivity mindset. This now with them big now. If they say okay, we get one airport, okay for build another one. We get one stadium, okay for build another one. We get maybe with the transport now the only way out they waited for Lunge, right? From Lunge Airport to Freetown, now through the ferry or that type of means of boats. Maybe they will say okay, let we come up with another better solution, you know, for make them more easier and more convenient for people them, you know. So I think say if we begin for instilling positivity into the beginning, you know, it gonna be a really big thing, you know. Because at the end of the day, right, now the next generation, and if we want to make the country better, one by the time we're on old, right, make them establish something good, we'll go look at and say, man, wanna do a really good job. But at the same time, now we, the mama, the papa, there right now we get for begin for instill that positivity there. Now we get for instill that positivity there. I tell one another right now, if we're not begin for do that, we just point out negativity. Then back then people can suffer. Then go suffer. I tell now. Because if you look, but could country will say, then develop. Develop because they get negativity, then develop because they also type for positivity. And that positivity, because also just happened just now, happened because of the young one, them be teaching and that canteen and they when they're small. So we get for begin for teach picking them, about the country. We will teach them about the culture. We will teach them about the good thing they will say about the country again. We for show them more of that positivity there than negativity. Because if we not do that, they na back culture they go. And to me, that is my own opinion. Other person can get their opinion. And if you get something for add more to this, please, or Shebam, more no, okay, one for your week, all right. But now the word down there. So again, don't forget for subscribe. Make sure you knock that bell. Don't forget for like, right? If you want left comment, and then lastly, now for shape, now for shape with the Shebam left, with the Shebam right, with the Shebam up, with the Shebam down, with the Shebam all around. Shape with the Shebam. Okay, all right. Bye.